I wanted to talk about my view on divinity. And ever since, even before I got into Wicca, I basically had this belief that I guess like divinity was all one. Even though at the time I was a practicing Catholic, and it's frowned upon, other religions. To me, in my mind, I always thought of it as, in some sense, everyone was praying to the same essence or higher being or what have you, and that they were just called by different names. Because to me, there seem to be so many similarities in many different religions that they had to have been, in my way of thinking, they had to have been the same, but just called by different names. Kind of like foreign languages, where in one language, like in English, you would say table, but in another language, in Spanish it'll be something else, in French it'll be something else, in Hebrew it's something else. That's pretty much how I looked at it. And then from there, once I got into Wicca, it kind of, I guess, branched or something, where I believe in divinity is still as one whole, but there is a male and female aspect, the god and the goddess. And I basically connect more with that female aspect, with the aspect of the goddess, though I will worship both. That connection, I think, is due to the fact that I spent so many years with this patriarchal archetype of a god, that it was refreshing to have this female form to now pray to and give thanks to and things of that nature. I also view the different gods and goddesses as aspect of the god and aspects of the goddess. And again, even in different religions, I do not discount any of them. To me, they're all aspects of the same being. And I also wanted to say that even though I am currently, I'm going to say I'm in transition in which aspect of deity I seem to be connecting to. Not only are they all important to me, but there are times when certain aspects or certain gods and goddesses I am pulled to, and it might be due. For instance, I think Lakshmi has come into my life right now because of the financial issues we're having. It's pretty darn tough right now. The bills are piling up, and one thing or another is happening with the house. We even just had the ceiling in our closet came in, so now we have to pay for those repairs and things of that nature. So I think she, knew that I needed her now, and she presented herself to me. So I think because of all the troubles we're having right now with, like I said, the bills and ceiling in the closet, and our bedroom came down, and having to pay for those repairs, I think Lakshmi knew that she was needed in my life, and my seeking her out actually came before the whole ceiling thing, which is one more expense. But in coming to Lakshmi, I have also found Ganesh. Researching Ganesh, I've come to discover that there have been several instances where he is equated, or one of his aspects or personifications is that he is the Lord of letters and learning. So he also personifies intellect and wisdom, which is also what attracted me to Thoth, especially because, and not professionally in any way, but I'm a writer, hobby only, but that's my passion. And so that's why I kind of was drawn to Thoth, but this just all brings it home to me as why I'm so connected to Ganesh. So basically to me, as I said, divinity, in my view, is all. And then the God and Goddess are aspects of the all. And then the various gods and goddesses are aspects of the God and Goddess. And those aspects can be connected to, and you may connect to them at different points in time, different times of your life. So the concern that I had, which was mentioned in a previous video, I was concerned with offending, say, Isis or Thoth if I took on Ganesh and Lakshmi perhaps as my now patron and matron. If there are aspects, or if I see them as aspects, why should I hold this fear that I will be punished by one aspect? And I think it's a little confusing for me sometimes, because even though that's how I view them, and I've always in some way have viewed them as a whole, going back to Catholicism, there's only one God, and that's all you pray to, and that's a habit that is hard for me to break. I hope that as I'm not the only person who has come from Catholicism into Wicca or the pagan faith, and have carried on this, I'm going to say, baggage of that previous religion, and I do find it hard to break. And there are certain times and certain things that I do have to stop and remind myself, I don't believe this, or why am I holding this fear? And a fear that was so deeply ingrained in me that it's hard to shake, but it is a work in progress. So, but thank you for watching this video. Comment as you will.